So now I would like to ask Szabolcs, the founder of SabeeApp, to present the very first AI research about the hotel industry in Hungary.
Thank you, Laszlo. It was very, very interesting. I guess we are ready to welcome all those guests what AI engines can drive to our hotels. But let's see now how we, as hoteliers, think about AI. So we conducted a research. Let's just a couple of words. I will be trying to be quick on those things which are not that important. Participant summary: 135 hotels throughout the country participated to this research. Small properties 50%, mid-size, large properties again 50%. Mainly decision makers or high-level in high-level positions filled in the form, and the location distribution was kind of even. Balaton as a important tourist region, Budapest and rural Hungary, all equal. So that was the participant summary, and these were the main topics we were asking from the hotels. I won't read it. You can all read it, but we will go through these steps one by one. First, just to warm us up, it was a question about how often you use or how you use in your everyday life in your personal life AI, so the adoption of AI in your personal life, in contrast with how you're using it in your own property, and it looks like 75.6% of those who filled in the forms using some form of AI, while in professional life it is only 44.5%. But we are all humans, so if we are using in our own personal life, then eventually it will come to the professional life as well. So the other question we asked, and we wanted to know where AI is making an impact today as we speak, because we all know that AI and these algorithms are changing faster than any technology ever before. So at this moment, currently, hoteliers are using AI mainly for marketing and pricing, but closely to that, revenue management is very important, and reporting and analytics. So those three things where hoteliers are mainly using AI today. We also asked, so the next slide is not. By the way, just in brackets, this is a website, it's not a presentation, and it will be sent to everyone so you can look more detailed into the results. So we asked hoteliers how they think about their guests, how they will receive, so how the guests will receive if they have to talk, for example, with an AI instead of a human. And this is the result. So the key findings are: over 2/3 of the hoteliers believe their guests are positive about AI-driven communication. And main part what hoteliers would like to see, or they think that the guest would embrace the AI is 24/7 chat or digital concierge communication, multilingual tools, and faster check-in, check-out, smart room controls. These were the main answers when it comes to guests' perception of AI. Expectations. So AI in hotel operations, what are the current expectations and use cases? So the focus is operational efficiency. You can see from the results, reduced manual work. That's the most hoteliers want from AI, to reduce the manual work. improved guest satisfaction, more direct bookings, increased revenue, cost reduction, competitive edge. These are the main things what hoteliers expect if they would introduce AI. What's the future? So looking ahead, there are three cards here. One is AI's future impact on the industry. The other one about what do we think that should remain human-led instead of AI, replacing AI. And also there was a question about what do we think that about the labor market effect of AI. So AI future impact, 55.6% they think that the most impactful of AI will be the guest communication and feedback, but mainly guest communication and booking process. Those two were the main things. Of course, marketing and upselling, marketing in multiple ways. What Laszlo mentioned, it is very interesting. We all used to the fact that people were searching either on Google or Booking.com or Expedia or whatever to search for accommodation. But nowadays, I just ask ChatGPT, and whatever ChatGPT is telling me, it's comfortable, right? And if I'm not that happy, I might ask a couple of adjustment questions, and then okay, off I go to my travels. And that's scary. That's scary in hotel industry because, well, how to make sure that AI will list my property if somebody asks a question. So marketing and upselling is also very, very important. It is great, okay, but what do we think what should remain human-led? No surprise, personal interactions. Well, compliant handling. Hopefully you don't get too many compliance, but humans, AIs probably won't be really able to handle those, especially when it comes to decision making. Housekeeping, well, there are no robots yet doing the housekeeping, although I know a couple of companies who are experimenting with it, but well, that and concierge and local tips. So this is how those who answered think that these territories, these fields will remain human-led. It's interesting because sometimes I speak that I think the same thing, which I kind of do in multiple ways, but these are pure facts from the research, so I have to remind myself of it. And labor market effects. What do we think about it? We think that AI will support and not replace staff, but there is a fear of replacing human, 21.5%. So this slide is about the barriers of what are the barriers to introduce AI in our everyday life. What do we think that when AI will take kind of over most of our operations in a hotel? And also there was a question if we as hotels, we would willing to invest in AI technology in any ways. So the very first one is surprising to me, but 70% of those who we asked say that within 1 year it will be very, very common in the industry that AI will replace most of, or at least AI will be adapted, so widely adapted. What are the barriers today? Mainly lack of expertise. 60% of who answered said that lack of expertise, it's holding back them to introduce AI, and that kind of ties back to what Laszlo said, that, well, probably not, the decision makers in the hotel industry are not Gen Z. And you know, it is for Gen Z. Probably they were kind of born when internet and smartphone was already available widely. So it's easier in this regard for them, and probably not for us or for some of us. But lack of expertise is definitely a barrier. Integration with PMS, look like, David, we have to work on that a lot. Financial limits, sometimes it can cost a lot. And guest reluctance. Interesting that 32.6% of the hoteliers think that they're going to invest in AI in the next 12 months. There is a percentage, which is, what is that, 16.3%, which they said no investment in AI. So these were the key findings. Can we move on? And then the strategic takeaways. There are 4 trends we identified. AI is getting into this industry, is still used, but in a limited way, but the openness is very high. The second trend is that the future is not human versus machine, but human and the machine working together to get better results. Barriers, lack of knowledge is the main barrier. So education and mindset change is needed if we really want to embrace this new technology. And there's a growing trust in AI, especially when it comes to data accuracy, because most of who answered, they think that the AI's answers are reliable, and so I can make decisions on that, on AI's answers. I thought that I will say also my perception in just without numbers, in just a couple of sentences about how I see the results. So for hospitality, embracing AI tools will definitely, especially in early adoption, will give a competitive edge. For us as humans, human touch remains essential, and AI should augment, not replace stuff. And I really hope that that stays that way. And well, also for SabeeApp, it represents a clear opportunity, the data-driven yet human-centered hotel management system, which ties back to our mission. So I'm positive about that as well. We are going to, so that's it. I wanted to keep it short. The data, probably there is more to it, but the website where we listed all these results will be sent to everyone. Thank you.